What's poppin', B? What's happening, LW? Oh man, this story, boy. This story is. What's up, Kim? What's happening? This story is mean, man. What's up, Thomas? What's good, my nigga? What's happening, Captain? 504, what's up? He was joking. Oh, man. What's up, George? What's up, Deborah? We in here, man. Oh, man. They got your boy. They got your boy and mom. This nigga, after at some point, man, when you keep having run-ins like this, man, it's you. I'm a firm believer that, shit happens. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, y'all know that. I believe shit happens. Like rando shit happens. Fucking unthinkable shit happens. Strange shit happens. Shit happens. What's up? You say you can't stand me? Look, shit happens. But when you keep having run-ins with the law, like this nigga always salute. We got donations, salute. Salute, Deborah. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation. Mods, post the link. Oh, man. But, yeah. I'm telling you, man. At some point, it's you. I get it. Wrong place, wrong time. The white man got his foot on your neck. I get all that shit, man. I get all that shit. What's up, unicorns? I get it. The white man got his foot on your neck. I get it. It's fucked up. Goddamn white man. But this nigga got footage. This nigga got big run-ins with the police. We got the incident at the basketball game in 2013 where he tried to bring a gun into a high school basketball game. Mind you, he wasn't in high school. He had already graduated. Hence the photo of him that's circulating with the tuxedo on. So he'd already finished school. He goes back the next year to a basketball game with a gun, gets caught, chased by the officers, tries to ditch the gun. 2 officers injured in the chase. Now, what's up, K-Lane? Now we got this. A 2017 incident between Ahmaud and the police. Here we go.
You're not allowing me to search your car? You can't go in my shit. I'm not asking you. Buddy. Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay?
He was jogging.
You off work today?
Just rapping in the park.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man? Alright, thanks, man. Grab it with you, okay? Why am I fucking with you?
Yo,
you want to know why I'm fucking with you?
Why?
Keep your hand in your pocket.
I ain't got shit on me. What the fuck you fucking with me for?
I'll tell you why I'm here, man.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm
Why?
here. Because this area is known for drug activity.
Drug? How the fuck I'm drug attack when I work at Blue Beach?
Back up.
Check my shit.
Back up.
The fuck you talking about?
You
Check
want to back
my
up?
motherfucking shit. Oh, what?
Turn around and put your hands on the car. Turn around and put your hands on the car.
What's up?
Turn around and put your hands on the car. I'm checking you for weapons. I'm checking you for weapons.
You got no reason to touch me, bro.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for weapons. All right, man? You don't have any warrants?
Weapons, bro.
I know, but you're coming up on me, making me kind of nervous. Okay?
You bothering me for nothing. You can't go in my car.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you.
Reaching it, buddy.
Just don't reach the car, man. Your TD pocket. Hands out your pocket. TD pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay? Keep your hands out. No, keep your hands out. I've already checked for weapons.
You know what? This one right here, man. I mean, I don't know who's to blame for this one, man. He ghetto as fuck. He rude. He belligerent. But listen, he in a drug infested area. I guess he gotta be tough to be around there, man. He can't be soft and be around. Like, how many of y'all know that? You can't be no buster and be hanging around these ghetto ass areas. You know what I'm saying? You can't be no buster. You gotta be tough. Cause niggas definitely gonna try you. So you have to be tough. So he got his little hardcore swagger, but you know, that's a lot of niggas, man. Like this, like I know YouTube, these niggas is all intellectual wannabes and shit. Like these niggas try to make it on YouTube, these niggas try to make it seem like every nigga friendly and they just got their ear to the black community. And nah, them niggas don't, these niggas on YouTube don't know nothing about the black community. The way he acting is the way a normal nigga act towards the police. Belligerent, cussing, fussing. Like the way he act is he said nigga look like Bobby Schmurz. That nigga look like a bunch of rappers. That nigga look like a mix between every fucking rapper. I can't, tell me who do you think was at fault? The police or him? I want to know what y'all think.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking
Reaching
you.
it, buddy.
Just don't reach the car, man. Your TD pocket. Hands out your pocket. TD pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground.
He tried to tase him and the taser didn't even work. Now this a nigga who took 3 shotgun blasts at close range before he let go of that fucking gun. Travis McMichael had to shoot this nigga 3 times with a shotgun at point blank range before he let go. This a tough nigga, man. This nigga Ahmaud Arbery a tough nigga, man.
I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car, man. Your TD pocket. Hands out your pocket. TD pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay?
This is Ahmaud Arbery, man. Alright. This I did a video on this. I didn't know it was him at the time. I did a video on this.
Just rapping in the car.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man?
Okay, so listen. The cops let him go back to the car. If the cops was assholes, no way they would have let him go back and reach in his car. I'm gonna tell you like that. If the cops was grade A assholes, these cops are like kind of assholes. But again, if you listen to the cops, this is a very, drug infested area. So this is probably a high volume area of calls. A lot of murder, a lot of assaults, a lot of robberies, a lot of drug sales, a lot of activity going on around here. So the cops that are going to be around here, this is one thing that black people like to forget. When you in these high drug activity areas where you got a bunch of single mothers and like feral teenage boys, the activity level is so heavy around here. Someone gets killed on Monday, 2 robberies on Tuesday, another person gets shot on Wednesday, it's a rape on Thursday, it's a 10 kids get jumped on, it's something all the time. So these cops around these neighborhoods are not gonna be like Officer Friendly from Sesame Street. Okay? They can't be like that. So that's one thing that black folk on YouTube and Twitter and all the activists fail to understand. When you these are the type of neighborhoods that black folk don't go through. Black folk that tweet a lot every time a nigga get killed by a cop, they would never walk through these neighborhoods. Okay? They would never walk through these neighborhoods. So the cops around there are going to be hard, and also the guys around there are going to be hard. So I can't really fault the way Ahmaud Arbery acting, because he in a fucking ghetto. He in the hood where the shit going down. And the cops is there too. So nobody can be, I don't expect either side to be soft. I don't expect either side to be like, I don't expect him to be like Carlton from fucking Fresh Prince, and I don't expect the cops to be like Officer Friendly.
I'm not asking you, buddy. Just don't reach the car, man. You're not allowed me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you, buddy. Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay?
This shows an attempt to tase Ahmaud Arbery in 2017 after he was questioned in a park by police.
You off work today?
Just rapping in the park.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man? Alright, thanks, man. Grab it with you, okay?
Now remember, the image of him that's floating around is him with a tuxedo on. Isn't that crazy? The image everybody has got of him is him with a tuxedo. That's why I tell you, man, when some shit like this happens and the mob give the news a picture, I don't believe that picture. That picture means nothing to me. How many of y'all like that? Where these pictures the mob give the news, that shit means nothing to me. I got pictures like that. I got pictures of me in a fucking tuxedo or me in a cap and gown graduating from some shit. That means nothing to me. Now listen to what the cop says, because it's very important what this cop is about to say, which will give you some insight into the way the cops are behaving. This is not Mayberry, okay? This isn't where the pro-blacks online live. This isn't where the YouTube pro-blacks live. The YouTube pro-blacks live in the suburbs with white people. This area right here is a rough area.
Why am I fucking with you?
Yo,
You want to know why I'm fucking with you?
Why?
Keep your hand in your pocket.
I ain't got shit on me. What the fuck you fucking with me for?
I'll tell you why I'm here, man.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm
Why?
here. Because this area is known for drug activity.
Drug? How the fuck I'm drugging?
You see what I'm saying? So this isn't Mayberry. This isn't Scintilla Shores. This isn't Scintilla Shores. This isn't this right here where he at is an area where they get busy. I did this video when it happened. They get busy right here. They get busy. It goes down. Okay? I didn't know this was him. I never in a million years thought that this was him. But that's crazy that this was him. Yeah, he does look like he was about to buy NBC. You said he had no common sense, period? The nightly news with Rock Nation News, you can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. If you'd like to support the movement, you can support us via PayPal or via the Cash App. He said that guy got us. Listen, That's gangster wear, man. He in the car with no shirt on and a fucking jacket, man. That's some down south shit, man. That boy in the trenches, though. He in the trenches. He in the trenches, man. That's hood shit, man. This hood shit. What's up, birds?
Thanks, man. Bear with you, okay? Why am I fucking with you? You want to know why I'm fucking with you?
Why?
Keep your hand in your pocket.
I ain't got shit on me. What the fuck you fucking with me for?
I'll tell you why I'm here, man.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm here. Because this area is known for drug activity.
Drug? How the fuck I'm drug activity when I work at Blue Beacon?
Back up.
Check my shit.
Back up.
The fuck you talking about?
You
Check
wanna back
my
up?
motherfucking shit.
Now listen, like I said, this is how the majority of the guys I know act towards cops. Remember, this ain't a pro-black channel. I ain't one of these pro-blacks that's talking about. Listen. I know niggas. I'm from Washington, D.C., man. I know niggas. This is how niggas act towards police. This is nothing unique to Ahmaud Arbery. This is the way 9 out of 10 niggas is going to act towards the police. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. If you want to hear a fairy tale, go to one of them pro-blacks channels. If you want to hear how everybody nice and cuddly and everybody was a good person and everybody always... These niggas is in the trenches. This is the trenches. This the trenches. You gotta be rough around there. The niggas gotta be rough and the cops gotta be rough.
Oh, what?
Turn around and put your hands on the car. Turn around and put your hands on the car.
What's up?
Turn around and put your hands on the car. I'm checking you for weapons. I'm checking you for weapons.
You got no reason to touch me, bro.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for weapons. All right, man? You don't have any warrants.
Weapons, bro.
I know, but you're coming up on me. Make me kind of nervous. Okay?
You bothering me for nothing. You can't go on my car.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car.
Now listen, I don't know. I don't know what the law is down there, but I will side with him on this. I don't know if they have probable cause to go in this car. I don't know. I don't know if they can say, well, we smell marijuana. I don't know. I know they use that a lot. We smell marijuana. I don't know. But I'm going to side with him on that about the car. They had the right to make sure he don't got no weapons. But I don't know about the car part. What's up, Black Introvert? What's up, G? Yeah, I don't know if they should, if they can go look in this car. I don't know.
I'm checking for weapons.
You got no reason to touch me, bro.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for weapons. All right, man? You don't have any warrants.
Weapons, bro.
I know, but you're coming up on me. Make me kind of nervous. Okay?
You bothering me for nothing. You can't go on my car.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket.
Down. Warning, down.
Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay?
Keep your hands out. No, keep your hands
I've
out.
already checked for weapons. I've checked for weapons.
Okay. I'm trying to ease my mind. I'm rapping. I rap, bro. I rap.
I got you, man, but when you run up on me...
He said I rap, so now he's a rapper. Ain't that interesting? He not a jogger, he's a rapper. Hit one if you shocked by that. He not a jogger, he's a rapper. Yeah, he got it when he drive around. He driving jogging pants and he jogging fucking cargo shorts. That's crazy. This nigga drives in jogging pants with no shirt and a fucking winter coat on and shit but he jogs in Timberlands with no shoes on, with no socks and cargo shorts. My man a little bit off, man. He a little off, man. My man a rapper, man. Let me find out my man was a rapper. Now we gotta go find some of his. I know he done put some shit online. I know he got a SoundCloud account. I know he got a SoundCloud or a fucking. He done put some videos on YouTube or something, man. We got somebody. Do anybody know what this nigga rap name was?
Keep your hands out. No, keep your hands out. I've already checked for weapons. I've checked for weapons. Okay.
I'm trying to ease my mind. I'm rapping. I rap, bro. I rap.
I got you, man, but when you run up on me and you get really jumpy, that's going to make me nervous too.
Aggravate my day. I got 1 day off a week. 1 day.
Okay.
1 day off a week. I'm trying to chill on my day off, bro. I'm up early in the morning trying to chill.
He was very active malfunction. Yeah, that was. I tried to tase him.
You did try to tase him?
Yeah.
You got to the point where you had to tase him?
Well, it was, I didn't realize he'd already patted him down for weapons, and I could see there's like a wallet or something, and I could see him going like that, and he had a big heavy coat on. Just wasn't moving fast enough.
So who at fault? Who at fault here? Who at fault? The white man? The white man, who at fault here, man? Who was at fault here, man?
You know, allow me.
Who was at fault here, y'all? Who was at fault here, y'all? I want to take a survey, man. 1 for Ahmaud, 2 for the cops. Who you think was at fault here? One for Ahmaud, 2 for the cops. What's up, Don? Like Dangerous Minds? Y'all think Ahmaud was at fault here? Okay. Now listen, I think that he in a high drug infested area. But that could be where he lives at. That could be where he lives. I don't think he was really all that belligerent because the cops expect that. 9 out of 10 niggas act like this towards the cops. So I used to act like this. So I don't think that the cops were taken aback by his language. I think they were more taken aback by his aggressive body gesticulations. He said the police was being proactive. He said the police was just doing their job and he was just being a nigga. Well, listen, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it all the way through without stopping it.
You search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking
you. It, buddy.
Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay? You off work today?
I'm just rapping in the park.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man? Alright, thanks, man. Grab me with you, okay? Why am I fucking with you?
Yo, why
you want to know why I'm fucking with you?
Why?
Keep your hand in your pocket.
I ain't got shit on me. What the fuck you fucking with me for?
I'll tell you why I'm here, man.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm here. Because this area is known for drug activity.
Drug? How the fuck I'm drug attack when I work at Blue Bean?
Back up.
Check my shit.
Back up.
The fuck you talking about?
You
Check
want to back
my
up?
motherfucking shit. Oh, what?
Turn around and put your hands on the car.
Why?
Turn around and put your hands on the car.
What's up? What
Turn around and put your hands on the car. I'm checking you for weapons. I'm checking you for weapons.
You got no reason to touch me, bro.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for weapons. All right, man? You don't have any warrants?
Weapons, bro.
I know, but you're coming up on me. Make me kind of nervous. Okay?
You bothering me for nothing. You can't go in my car.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you.
Reach in it, buddy.
Just don't reach the car, man.
Your TD pocket.
Hands out your pocket.
pocket. Down. Warning, down.
Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay?
Keep your hands out. No, keep your hands out.
I've already checked for weapons. I've checked for weapons.
Okay. I'm trying to ease my mind. I'm rapping. I rap, bro. I rap.
I got you, man, but when you run up on me and you get really jumpy, that's going to make me nervous, too.
Aggravate my day. I got 1 day off a week. 1 day.
Okay.
1 day off a week. I'm trying to chill on my day off, bro. I'm up early in the morning trying to chill.
He was very malfunction. Yeah, that was... I tried to tase him.
You did try to tase him?
Yeah.
You got to the point where you had to tase him?
Well, it was... I didn't realize he'd already patted him down for weapons, and I could see there's like a wallet or something, and I could see him going like that, and he had a big heavy coat on. Just what Booper passing up.
Alright, so what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think, man? What do y'all think? This nigga got a lot of runners with the law, man. This nigga got a lot of footage, man. My nigga got a lot of footage. I will give my nigga that, man. My nigga got a lot of footage out here, man. Salute, man. Salute Dangerous Minds. He got thoughtism from his mom. Yeah, I mean, the argumentative ways, but Dangerous Mind, will you agree with me on this? The majority of niggas are gonna behave like this with cops. Like that, he didn't do nothing out of the ordinary. That was a standard interaction with a cop. I think it was. Just being from DC, I think that if he did what every other, if he behaved the way 9 out of 10 niggas behave, I don't think that the cops would be taken aback by that. I think the cop was just, when he started coming, gesticulating and reaching in his pocket, and then when he started coming at the cop like, what fuck cussing, I think that's what made the cop, a little antsy. But the way he was talking, 9 out of 10 niggas talk to cops like that. And that's why these situations start off small and they get worse. Most of the situations start off very small. They're very minor situations. And they escalate. Like, these niggas ain't storming the fucking White House and shit. These niggas ain't fucking, you know what I'm saying? These niggas ain't robbing fucking the fucking World Bank or no shit like that. This ain't like a Heat, you know what I'm saying? With Al Pacino and shit and Val Kilmer. These are little teeny small situations that blow up very quickly. You said you didn't know that's how they be acting. Where you from, Chaz B? Some of you niggas, y'all be online fucking tweeting every time a nigga gets shot by a cop, and y'all don't know no niggas? Let me find out most of the Twitter activists online don't know no real niggas. Don't know no real niggas. This is normal. The way he talked, man, it's normal. I used to do that up until like 3-4 years ago, man. To cuss the cops out all the time. All the time. That's normal, man. Some of y'all need to just stop tweeting about this shit if y'all don't know how these niggas is, man. You from Cali? What the fuck part of Cali you from? Right, these niggas don't know, like, man, Nick, listen, you can't even really be seen being cordial with a cop. You don't want, like, if you getting arrested in broad daylight, you don't want niggas to, you want niggas to see you, like, man, fuck that, I'm custom mother, like, you don't, it's all, a lot of that is posturing, and especially if it's cameras and shit, like, don't let it be some cameras around. Don't let somebody be recording. Like, for instance, if you was to get into a fight with a nigga, and a nigga punched you and knocked you cold out, right? A nigga hit you on your chin and put you to sleep. If there was no cameras there, a nigga would just walk away. If somebody's recording that and a nigga hit you on your chin and put you to sleep, he gonna stomp your head in while you unconscious if somebody recording. Niggas just, whenever it's cameras around, niggas just, if nigga thinks somebody recording, he gonna do 1,000 times more than what he would have normally done. I've been around niggas all my life. Okay? If a nigga thinks somebody recording, he gonna do it's gonna take 50 niggas to hold him back. You gonna be laying on the ground unconscious. It's gonna take 50 niggas to hold him back from still kicking your ass.
I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car, man. Your hands out your pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay? You off work today?
They're just rapping in the park.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man?
Actually, they didn't pull him over. He was sitting in his car, and they were patrolling a high drug area, and they came upon a car just sitting there. That's not a road. That's not a street. Like, if you notice, this is not a street. Like, that's not a street. That's not a street. That's not a road. That's not an avenue. That's not a drive. It's not a parkway. It's not a highway. It's not an alley. If you're a cop and you're patrolling a very crime-infested area and you see a car just sitting like that and you don't investigate it, like, the fuck are you doing out there? Like, literally, like, what the fuck are you doing out there? You need to go work at the post office or become a security guard. Because if you patrolling a very high crime infested area, you see a car parked right there. You don't know if somebody gonna commit suicide, run on the train tracks and try to commit suicide. You don't know if it's a prostitute situation. You don't know if somebody kidnapped a girlfriend. You don't know what. You just gotta go and find out. And then when you find out, and the niggas start cussing you out, shit goes left. I think a lot of y'all don't understand how these communities are. These are very violent communities.
Search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket. Down. Warning, down. Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay? You off work today?
They're just rapping in the park.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man? Thanks, man. Grab it with you, okay? Why am I fucking with you?
Yo,
you want to know why I'm fucking with you?
Why?
Keep your hand in your pocket.
I ain't got shit on me. What the fuck you fucking with me for?
I'll tell you why I'm here, man.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm
Why?
here. Because this area is known for drug activity.
Drug? How the fuck I'm drug attack when I work at Blue Bean?
Back up.
Check my shit.
Back up.
The fuck you talking about?
You
Check
wanna back
my
up?
motherfucking shit. Oh, what?
Turn around, put your hands on the car. Turn around, put your hands on the car.
What's up?
Turn around, put your hands on the car. I'm checking you for weapons. I'm checking you for weapons.
You got no reason to touch me, bro.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for weapons. All right, man? You don't have any warrants?
They're checking them for weapons. They can't do that because you reaching is like they can't. They don't want you to just whip out a gun and shoot their ass. This ain't Mayberry. Remember, this ain't like where you live at, where a nigga would never think about doing that. This is like where Nipsey Hussle got killed at. Like the nigga, like gangster shit happens around here. This ain't like Mayberry.
I know, but you're coming up on me. Make me kind of nervous. Okay?
You bothering me for nothing. You can't go in my car.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my shit.
I'm not asking you.
Buddy.
Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket.
Down. Warning, down.
Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay?
Keep your hands out. No, keep your hands out.
I've already checked for weapons. I've checked them for weapons.
Okay. I'm trying to ease my mind. I'm rapping. I rap, bro. I rap.
I got you, man. But when you run up on me and you get really jumpy, that's going to make me nervous, too.
So he's a rapper. He's a self-proclaimed rapper. He identifies as a rapper. Hit one if you're shocked by that. He self-identifies as a rapper. Yes, he said he had a job and everything, but the way he views himself, his identity, he's a rapper. Not a jogger, not a runner. He identifies himself as a rapper. Which nothing's wrong with that. You said the mods here are garbage, allowing someone to post comment after comment here with slurs in them. What are you talking about? Nobody care about no damn slurs. What's up, Mickey? Lil Jog. Lil Jog. Nog Jog. The jogging nog. Ahmaud the jogging nog. He seems like a fine young man, though. Don't he seem like a motherfucker? He seems like the type of dude you... How many of y'all would let him date your daughter? Hit one of you'll let this nigga date your daughter.
I'm not asking you. Just don't reach the car, man. Hands out your pocket.
Down. Warning, down.
Stay on the ground. Just stay on the ground, okay? You off work today?
Just rapping in the park.
Gotcha. You got an ID on you, man? Thanks, man. Grab it with you, okay? Why am I fucking with you? You want to know why I'm fucking with you?
Why?
Keep your hand in your pocket.
I ain't got shit on me. What the fuck you fucking with me for?
I'll tell you why I'm here, man.
Why?
I'll tell you why I'm here. Because...
Yeah, man, my nigga, he seemed like a fucking, it seemed like the type of dude if your daughter brought him home, you'd be ecstatic for your daughter to bring home. So this is the police attempting to use a taser on Ahmaud Arbery, the slain Georgia jogger, after questioning why he was sitting alone in his car in a park one morning on November 2017. Oh my God. Damn, Ahmaud. Nah, he ain't had no fear. That nigga's a set. That nigga, I told you, that nigga tough guy, man. He not no bitch. My man, shit. Man. My man wasn't no joke, man. The ball wasn't no joke, man. Let's see what's going on in Niggerville, man. Somebody give me a city, man. Let's see what's going on in Niggerville right quick, man. Let's see what's going on in Niggerville. Let's investigate the Negro situation worldwide. The nightly news with Arc Nation News you can choose. The only interactive news program on YouTube. You can support the channel via PayPal or via the Cash App. Bodymore Murderland. Why you gotta call it Bodymore Murderland? Call that Bodymore Murderland. Oh shit! Who calls it Bodymore Murderland? What ethnicity calls Baltimore Bodymore Murderland? I'm just interested. I don't know. What ethnicity calls it Bodymore Murderland? I know, nigga. I'm from DC. I know that shit. You remember they used to call that shit? They used to call that shit "Be More Careful." They used to call that. They say "Be More Careful." It's just interesting that niggas can call a city that, and then if a nigga gets killed by a white person, they will act like it's a fucking, like, what the fuck happened, man? They name their city Bodymore Murderland, and a nigga and a white person
Your business insured in less than
kill
10 minutes.
somebody is a fucking, it's like they never heard of, how could this happen?
That's with Next Insurance. Cool. Just go to nextinsurance.com. I'm in.
Police were on the scene of an overnight officer-involved shooting in Baltimore County. Investigators say it happened just before 11 last night along Skipjack Court in Essex. Police were called to the scene of a large disturbance, and when they arrived, they found a suspect holding a gun.
The first arriving officer encountered a person who had a gun. At some point, the officer fired his weapon, and 2 people were struck with gunfire. 2 people went to area hospital suffering from gunshot wounds. 1 is in critical condition. The other suffered what we believe are non-life-threatening gunshot wounds, and that person is expected to survive. In this incident, the officer did not suffer any injuries.
Police are now interviewing witnesses and reviewing body-worn camera as part of their investigation.
So we had a nigga shot by a cop last night in Baltimore. Robert Johnson Jr. Give me a race on Robert Johnson Jr. Give me a race on Robert Johnson Jr. He the man who died, who got shot by the cop, got killed. He said jog. We got a Robert Johnson Jr. was shot by a cop last night. Police showed up, nigga had a gun. Police fired. So why is we gonna see? Listen, is we gonna see protests soon in Baltimore for Robert Johnson Jr. 29? What's up, Becky? Yeah, fear of the police is it's not about it's about being aggressive towards them. Nobody said, oh, another man shot. Damn. God damn. Another man gets shot by police. Oh my God. What the fuck is going on in Baltimore, man? What's going on in Baltimore Murderland, man? Another motherfucker gets shot by the police. Ain't that a bitch?
Get your business insured in less than 10 minutes with Next Insurance. Cool. Just go to nextinsurance.com.
Police have released more details about an officer-involved shooting in Anne Arundel County earlier tonight. Police confirmed that an officer shot a suspect just before 5 o'clock in Cape St. Clair. Investigators say the suspect called police to report a domestic incident between himself and another man at a home on Lakeview Lane and told police he had a gun.
Our officers pulled up, found that guy, went to go talk to him, and the suspect ended up running around the officer's vehicle. So the officer gave chase around the car. As they were chasing each other around the car, the suspect turned around with a knife and then started charging at the officer with the knife. So our officer fired several rounds. That suspect has been taken to an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
And the officer who opened fire...
See, a couple of minutes ago, maybe like 30 minutes ago, when we were watching the Ahmaud Arbery video, I told y'all that the way he was acting towards police, all rough and cussing and shit and gesticulating, was a very common baseline, run-of-the-mill, unspectacular interaction with a cop. Now you're seeing the other end of it. So what Ahmaud was doing was just regular. That was like cussing and fussing and acting crazy. That's normal. Now you see guys pulling guns, pulling knives. That's the other end of it. Okay, so if you're a cop, when you dealing with a nigga, it's either going to be what we just saw with Ahmaud Arbery or what we saw with these two guys. Somebody pulling a weapon on you or charging you with a knife. Okay, you understand now, Chaz B? Chaz B 98? Are you starting to get it?
Was not injured. That officer is now on administrative leave.
Okay, you good. I'm glad you're starting to get it, man, because you might be one of them people on Twitter tweeting, and every time some nigga gets shot by a cop, and at least you know what the fuck is going on out here in the streets. Let's see what this Asian kid. Speaking of Asian people, there's not many Asian people in Baltimore, but let's see what the Asian people in Baltimore are up to. Let's see what the Asian people in Baltimore are up to. Repost the video. Yeah, I'm going to repost this, yes.
Tyson, eyes on the book, please. First word, 2 sounds. Tyson.
Oh, this isn't the type of video. This ain't this one of them dumbass videos where they play music and shit. Let me see something. Let's see if anything else is going on in Baltimore. Nah, pretty quiet. Pretty quiet in Baltimore. Usually it'd be way more shit happening in Baltimore than this. Just 2 motherfuckers got shot by cops. Nothing spectacular. Alright, give me another city, man. There's two motherfuckers you'll never hear about. You won't know these motherfuckers' names. The officers must have been black. The officers must have been Hispanic or black. Oh shit, that's probably what it is. Officers was Hispanic and black. He said the officer who took out the taser had a complaint about it from 2013. I bet he did. He whipped that taser out quick. He should have had a complaint from his other officers for pulling out that taser and that shit not going off. He pulled out a taser, that shit didn't even... Nigga, you gotta make sure your taser work before you fucking clock in, motherfucker. Let's see. Let's see, man. Yeah, man, it's rough out here, man. I wouldn't want to be a policeman. I would not want to be a policeman, man. Fuck that. You niggas turn little shit into like... You niggas turn little situations. If you a cop, you can't even be excited in no black community. You know how, like, if you a cop and you get a bank robbery or something, or you get a fucking mass shooting, you know you're going into danger. But if you get a call of like an argument, or you get a call of like somebody loitering, you like, all right, this is going to be an easy call. You like, oh, we just got somebody loitering. All right, cool, man. We just got to go over here. Let's take the loitering call. In a black neighborhood, man, you just as likely to have to discharge your firearm in a call for a mass shooter or a call for a loiterer. There's no difference when you're in a black community. There's no difference. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in Detroit, man. Detroit, man. Detroit look kind of slow today, man. The fuck? Fuck is going on in Detroit, man? Ain't nothing much happening in Detroit, man. Did I talk about the Las Vegas? You talking about that happened back in those days? You talking about the one where the guy killed 58 people? Did I ever talk about the mass shooting where the guy killed 58 people? You figure it out. You figure it out. You figure out if I talked about that. Give me another city, man. Ain't nothing happening in Detroit. The Lou, man. Oh, man. The Lou, man. Oh man, St. Louis is opening back up. It seemed like they never closed. There was so much shit going on in St. Louis. It seemed like they never fucking closed. Parking enforcement to resume in St. Louis June 1st. So they ain't been giving no tickets? Uh-oh. Woman carjacked by sitting in her car. A woman told police she was sitting in a 2017 Hyundai Tucson Saturday evening when a man walked up and pointed a gun at her and told her to get out of the car. He then got in the driver's seat. The second suspect got into the passenger seat and they drove away in the woman's car. The woman was not injured. Man, slow day. Slow day in the news in some of these cities, man. I'm shocked by this. The fuck? It looks like we got some new people in chat. Yeah, if you new, like and sub, man. Hit the like button and sub to the channel. We should have 40 likes, man. Let's try to get up to 40 likes, man. They say hair salons are open up with new protocols. I need a haircut, too. I need a haircut. I want to know the new protocols for salons, man. And barbershops. How many of y'all need to get your hair done, man? Hit one if you need to get your hair done bad. I need a haircut bad, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I need a haircut bad, Jack. I'm out here looking like motherfucking George Jefferson and shit. Yeah, man, I need a haircut bad, Jack. What the fuck?
Over 1 million reasons to say thank you. Tired of paying high fees and getting nothing in return? We have over 1 million reasons you should switch to Scott Credit Union. We recently gave over $1 million back to our members. That's over $12 million back in the past 12 years. Why? We're a type of financial institution owned by its members. We share our success with you.
Fucking
Money back this year? Why not?
Fuck y'all. You gonna play the whole fucking
It's
ad?
time for a better
Motherfucker gonna play the whole fucking ad. That ain't.
Hair salons across the St. Louis area are welcoming
Then they ain't gonna
customers
start
back,
the
but
video on
nothing
time.
changes. News 4
That ain't shit. That ain't shit, man. They gonna play the whole fucking ad, then they ain't gonna start the video on time.
Dominic Michael Solani and Ledoux detailing them how businesses have.
So y'all don't understand history. Who don't understand history? What the fuck are you talking about? He says we don't understand history. What the fuck do history got to do with the fuck individual encounter? Y'all niggas pull history into everything. Slavery ain't got nothing to do with your dumbass, some dumb shit you gonna do today. You niggas wanna pull history into everything. Everything I have a historical perspective. The people who can score the lowest on the test and fucking do the, I bet if you did a fucking if you fucking did a fucking survey to find out,
Customer is required to wear a mask.
if you did a survey to find out what race does the worst in fucking history, it'll be niggas. Niggas probably got the worst history scores of all the races, and always talking about some goddamn history. You niggas trip me out with that shit. You gotta look at it from a historical perspective.
More than a blogger, an influencer,
With the help of
You gotta look at it from
powerful
historical
tools, expert advice,
perspective.
don't just make a website, make an impact.
Hair salons across the St. Louis area are welcoming customers back, but not without changes. News 4's Emma Hogue is live at Dominic Michael Salon in Ladue, detailing, Emma, how businesses have changed. Yeah, Claire, for starters, every single
Oh my God.
customer is required to wear a mask. Once they come in, they start by getting a little hand sanitizer here. Then they come around the corner and have their temperature checked. Then the stylist comes out to get them, and they're led back here over to the salon area. You can see every station is spaced more than 6 feet apart. These are precautions the owner hopes will help keep him in business for the long haul.
It's unbelievable because we love what we do.
Inside Dominic Michael Salon, stylists are thrilled to be back at work, and customers are just as excited. Julie Weber was one of the lucky clients, able to get her haircut the first day she could.
I called as soon as I realized that the salons would be able to open.
We are booked solid for several weeks out.
Tonight, owner Dominic Bertani says his staff is fielding hundreds of calls from clients trying to make appointments. Hair salons in St. Louis City and County can only allow 25% of their max capacity.
We've been waiting for it. I've been watching the news every day. I was waiting for Sam Page to have an epiphany and decide that we could actually open.
Starting today, clients will notice several other big changes at the salon. Customers are required to wait in their cars or in these chairs outside until their appointment. Once they're in, every person is required to wear a mask and have their temperature taken.
We want to have really strict protocol so our staff is safe and our clients kind of expect it.
Some changes you might not notice right away include new UVC bacteria-killing lights and an air purification system. The salon also extended its hours to accommodate customers with a limited staff.
We had to adjust our schedules, increase our hours to give the staff each, sort of an equal shot at servicing their clients.
I think it's required, so they've done a good job of making people feel
Yeah,
safe.
this lockdown is over, man. This shit is over with, man. This is going to be a moment in history we're going to look back on. Remember the lockdown? This shit is over. I agree. I think this shit is over. 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 I think they're going to be playing sports by, what's this, May? By July, they'll be playing sports. At least by July. They'll be playing sports. That's when you're going to know it's back. Once they start playing sports and having concerts and shit. Police in North County are investigating the shooting death of a man near Laurel Park Apartments. St. Louis County officers were called 7:15 a.m. God damn. They found a man down the road on Jacoby Avenue who had been shot once. He was pronounced dead at the scene. His name has not been released. St. Louis is one city where they get busy. They did not miss a beat. Damn. Teen arrested in connection with a deadly South City shooting. An arrest was made in connection to a shooting in South City that left a 16-year-old dead. Just before 5:30 p.m., nearby officers heard several gunshots near the 2600 block of Hickory. Moments later, those officers saw a 17-year-old boy firing shots in the area. The 17-year-old boy tried to run away, but was taken into custody. A gun was recovered. Dorian Perkins. Give me a race on Dorian Perkins. Dorian Perkins was found nearby with several gunshot wounds. He died Friday from his injuries. Niggas don't give a fuck about Dorian. Goddamn Dorian Perkins, man. Your life don't mean nothing. The nigga killed you. The nigga killed you. Nigga don't give a fuck. 3-year-old boy accidentally shoots and kills himself in a fairground neighborhood. Shh. God, kids always getting killed in fucking St. Louis. Give me another city, man. Give me another city. Uh-oh. St. Louis man arrested for murder after man's body found. Look, St. Louis, listen. They get it in. Look at my man. That man arrested for murder. That nigga looks, that nigga look like, what's one of them, damn, I forgot them little things, this little thing, it be in Australia, little fucking like, it's like a little half monkey, half fucking ferret type thing, man. I forgot what them shit, he said a gompa? Is that what they call? That nigga look like, nah, I don't know, he ain't Tasmanian devil. That nigga look like something though. Nah, it ain't the Tasmanian devil. It's like a little fucking thing got his eyes. Ain't nothing happening in Detroit today. That motherfucker, this motherfucker killed the motherfucker. Brian Williams. That nigga named Brian Williams. First degree murder. After a man's body was found with a fatal gunshot wound just after 3 a.m. on a ramp along westbound I-70 near Florissant. They haven't released the name of the victim. Boy, niggas be killing, boy. I'm telling you, man. Seven-year-old shot while attempting to burglarize a St. Louis home with other boys. Whew. Whew. Buckle your seatbelts, people. Ladies and gentlemen. Buckle your seatbelts. Nightly news with Doc Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. You can support the channel via PayPal or via the Cash App. Mods, post the link. Everybody hit the like button. Woo! What do we have here?
.com.
Came in as a shooting, according to detectives here at police headquarters. They say that the homeowner feared for his life and opened fire on the boys as they attempted to break in. Investigators say all unfolded in the 1800 block of 20th Street.
Okay, so this homeowner feared for his life. Woo!
Here at police headquarters. As a shooting, according to detectives here at police headquarters. They say that the homeowner feared for his life and opened fire on the boys as they attempted to break in. Investigators say
the homeowner feared for his life. You got 7-year-old boys trying to break into a motherfucker's home. Give me a race on these little boys. Give me a race on these little boys.
Block of 20th Street. Here at police headquarters. They say that the homeowner feared for his life and opened fire on the boys as they attempted to break in. Investigators say it all unfolded in the 1800 block of 20th Street Tuesday night around 6. According to investigators, the 7-year-old boy was with 2 other 12-year-olds trying to break into a home. We're told the homeowner heard banging and glass breaking from the rear of the home. He found the boys coming into the home through a broken window. Police say the man opened fire, fearing for his safety, and the 3 boys started to run away. The 7-year-old was struck in the leg, a 12-year-old was struck in the arm by a fragment or debris, and the other 12-year-old boy was not injured. We talked to homeowners in the neighborhood about the incident.
It's the 7 and 12 that some of them might have had, the parents need to take control of them.
So it just shows you the change in times when it comes to children now. They're out here on the street, with no control. With 2 little kids that young, to be out doing burglaries, it only tells you one thing, that they're just out here on the street with no guidance.
Well, it's unclear at this time if the boys are related and if the parents of the children will be questioned by police. Police are not answering those questions at this time. We're told that the homeowner was not hurt. The investigation is ongoing. Live in downtown St. Louis, Kelly.
7, 12, and 12. In another city, man. Nightly news of the Rock Nation. News you can choose. Everyone hit the like button. Whew. 7-year-old capped in the leg trying to break into a man's house. Man. Man. Whew. Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Good golly, Miss Molly. Good golly, Miss Molly, man. Good golly, Miss Molly. 7-year-olds. I mean, breaking windows. These motherfuckers they ain't cat burglars. These motherfuckers smashing windows. Crawling through smashed windows at 7. Phew. Yikes. Crawling through smashed windows. Doing home invasions. 7 years old. Woo. Home invasion. Give me a city. Nightly news with Rock Nation. News you can choose. Only interactive news program on YouTube. Give me a city. Seattle. Oh, man. Seattle. Whew. All right, here we go. Where we go. Seattle. Let's see what's going on in Seattle. Seattle get busy though. Don't sleep on Seattle, y'all. Do not sleep on Seattle. Seattle is known to get busy. The fuck? There we go. Let's go. Come on, Seattle. I know you ain't gonna disappoint.
Last Tuesday, Kirtland was wrapping up some errands and stopped by the...
Let me see something. There we go. Alright. So, our buddy Kurt Lynn. So we know off the bat is an Asian. Kurt Lynn. That's an Asian. We know off the bat.
Last Tuesday, Kirtland was wrapping up some errands and stopped by the Home Depot in Soto when it happened.
As I drove by, they yelled out of their window, "Open your eyes, go back to China." And obviously, I was disturbed by that. And as I turned into the Home Depot parking lot, I noticed that they were also turning in.
He says the vehicle followed him into the parking lot.
The racist that had yelled those remarks claimed that he was the owner of the company, that there was nothing I could do, and he repeated his racial taunts.
He's upset by that behavior, but he's more bothered by a Seattle officer's response after he called 911.
He said, well, it sounds like there's no crime. It sounds like this man was using he's exercising his First Amendment rights, regardless of what he says or how you feel about it. He's allowed to say that because of the First Amendment.
So you leave that interaction with SPD thinking, well, that's it. No reports going to be filed, nothing.
Correct.
Were you satisfied with the way that incident was handled by the police then?
Absolutely not. So I was not satisfied with anything at any level of society, right? Bystanders, employees, security, corporate, city servants, all of them, everything, at every level of society, this was ignored, it was accepted, and right, like, it's not.
Give me a race on the person who yelled this at him. I'ma say Mexican if it was a fucking Home Depot, but I don't know. Could have been a black, because they're not pressing it. If it was a white man, this would be on CNN.
Acceptable.
SPD released a statement saying it's investigating the incident. They also wrote, in light of community concerns regarding the police response at the scene, SPD has forwarded the case to the Office of Police Accountability for further review. The Seattle Police Department remains committed to documenting and investigating all incidents involving bias. Anyone who feels they have been
I'm sitting in this hot ass car. I'm about to turn the air on. That's why I'm breathing like that. I'm literally like one of you ever, you know, people leave their kids or they leave their dogs in the car? I'm sitting in a fucking car like that. It's baking in this motherfucker. I'm about to turn the air on though, so I can get some oxygen, man. It's gonna affect the sound though. Tell me if it affects the sound.
victimized should call 911.
Chief Best called me and apologized.
Lynn says he's frustrated that no bystanders or employees intervened, but initial response from police is what he cannot let go.
However, the police department is meant to serve us, and I do expect them to do their.
So he's mad because somebody yelled, "Open your eyes, chink." He mad as hell. I would be mad too, though. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody yelled at him, and then they went in the same store as me. If somebody in a fucking company truck came by and yelled "nigger," and then they had the nerve to go in the same store as me after they did that shit, and then tell me, "Look, you can't say nothing. It don't matter. You can call who you want to call. I own the company." That's some frustrating shit, though, man. That's some frustrating shit. And then you call the police say, "Hey, man, you gotta write this." Oh, shit. Damn. Well, we missed this from a couple weeks ago in Seattle. It's at Newport News. Bad news. 2 suspects arrested in connection to a deadly hit and run in March involving a woman who was ran over and dragged outside of a Seattle grocery store. Seattle police arrested a 33-year-old woman Thursday afternoon for the March 19th murder in the Ballard Fred Meyer parking lot. A 50-year-old man is believed to be involved, was already in jail for unrelated robbery. So they hit Lloyd Tate and fled the area. Let's see who did this shit. Let's see who did this shit. Oh, they ain't gonna give us no info on who did that shit. Whew. Yeah, it's a lot better. Man, this guy bad as shit, man. I feel bad for this guy, man. That Asian guy, man. He bad as shit. That Asian guy mad as hell. Asian dude mad as shit, like, man. You know it was some niggas that did that shit. It's either some niggas or some Mexicans. Because if it was a white man, oh man, you would. Yeah, ain't nothing really much happening in Seattle, man. They didn't say it. He said he got a Twitter. Oh yeah, I wanted to show y'all something. That reminds me, man. I wanted to show y'all something, man. Oh man, it's this story going around DC, man. Let me see if I can find it, man. Asian-inspired ice cream flavors to combat coronavirus-related anti-Asian violence. Now, this ain't the story I wanted to show y'all, but this is funny right here. So now they have Asian-inspired ice cream flavors. How the fuck is that going to stop? How the fuck is this going to stop anti-Asian violence? These motherfuckers are stupid as shit. These motherfuckers are dumb as shit. They just trying to make money. They trying to use Asian people to make money. And Asian-inspired ice cream flavors to combat coronavirus. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see something. Shut the fuck up. Alright, we do Cleveland next, man. Hold on, let me see something, man. I just want to show y'all this, man. This shit's funny as hell, man. I mean, it ain't funny, it's sad. This ain't funny. Let me change that. This ain't funny, so don't you dare laugh. Just another story about the wrong path, straight and narrow, or your soul gets cast. Good night. Alright, so let's see. Okay, this is DC. This is DC, y'all. Let's just check out the news in DC. This is a forum by the white people, the gentrifiers. The white gentrifiers have gotten tired of being victims of crime and shit. They tired of being victims, so they started this thing called Popville. Actually, this one white guy started this thing and they hijacked it. Where they talk about all the shit that's happening to them in DC. It's pretty funny. So this guy says, driver ripped off their plates and ran. You see the picture? Thanks to Amani for sending. Okay, it says, hell of a way to wake up in Columbia Heights. My car has also been hit on my street by a UPS truck. They allow trucks through a narrow street with so much construction. The driver ripped off their plates and ran. Woodley Park flasher moves north to Van Ness. Dear Popville, this happened to my friend and I Saturday when we were out on a distanced and masked walk. But the location was different. It was between Van Ness and Upton on Connecticut, which is further north than previously reported incidents, but the behavior was the exact same. Blinds down, only exposing the lower half of his body. He banged on the window to get our attention and was masturbating just inside the first floor window. Called the cops, but not sure what came of it. So they got a flasher in DC. They got a flasher. He stared at the window. Alright, so we got a recent arson investigation in Northeast is now a homicide investigation. So you see the suspect, right? See the suspect. And this is all self-reported by citizens. This ain't the news. This is these white folk in DC, they got fed up. Niggas here be victimizing them motherfuckers. Listen, DC niggas victimize these white folk, man. I'm telling you, man. They put these white folks is like, it's like white folk is like free shit. It's like a lion versus a deer type situation, man. So this guy right here, detectives from the Metropolitan Police Department's Homicide Branch, along with members of the ATF and DC Arson and Explosives Task Force, are investigating a homicide that occurred on Wednesday, May 13th, in the 900 block of 8th Street. Damn, I know exactly where that is. Should live right there. At approximately 1:08 a.m., members of the 1st District and members of the DC Fire EMS responded to the listed location for the report of a structure fire. Upon arrival, members located an adult male victim suffering from life-threatening thermal injuries. The victim was transported to a local hospital for treatment. An investigation into the cause of the fire revealed it was intentionally set on Friday, May 15th. The victim succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead. The deceased has been identified as 62-year-old Daryl Finnery of no fixed address. The suspect in the case was captured by nearby surveillance cameras and can be seen in photos above. This motherfucker set the motherfucking shit on fire and killed that old man. Dirty motherfucker. You ain't shit for that. Okay, so this guy says, I just want my bike back. I just want my bike back. Hey, you, I need your help. Some piece of shit stole my orange Cannondale. Now, you know Cannondales are very expensive bikes. You see this shit all over DC. You never saw this shit when it was just niggas. Niggas know they ain't getting their shit back. White folk think they gonna get their shit back. Well, white folk do work together, though. I will give white folk that. They do work together. Hey, you, I need your help. Some piece of shit stole my orange Cannondale at the corner of Monroe and 14th in Columbia Heights on Sunday night. If you help me get it back in my hands, there is a $100 reward. If the piece of shit who stole my bike is reading this, it's cool. I just want my bike back. I'll give you $100 too. No questions asked. It should be an only orange Cannondale in the area. If you see it, call police. He said those rewards just promote more stealing. Think so? You think those rewards promote more stealing? I don't know. I think that white people work together though now. They'll work together. They'll be on the lookout. White folk will be looking. Every nigga drive by with a bike, white folk will be looking. Let's see what the comments say. Let's see what these crackers saying in the comments, man. Oh, man. Shit ain't loading. I don't know, man. I think white folk, they probably feel like if another white person saw their bike, they would like take a picture of the nigga on the bike. They would do some shit like that. White people do shit like that. A white person would take a picture of the nigga on the bike and post it on this same site. I ain't gonna lie to you. They would do that. Nigga ain't gonna spray paint that shit. Nigga gonna be riding that shit right down the same. Why you think he said, if you stole my bike and you're reading this, please give it back? That nigga who stole that bike gonna be riding that shit right around that neighborhood, man. Some of you niggas, I don't know where the fuck y'all from, man. That nigga gonna be riding that bike right down that motherfucking street. Oh shit, look at this. Hell of a way to wake up. Wow, look at my man's car on fucking cinder blocks, man. My man woke up his car on cinder blocks. Yeah, but these white people in DC, they live in Blackistan. It's called gentrification. These white folk live in Blackistan. They literally live like in Blackistan. Hell of a way to wake up. I told you, niggas in DC be victimizing these crackers, man. They be straight victimizing these motherfuckers. Got my man shit sitting on bricks. Got my man shit sitting on bricks. Woo. He said, gentrification is a form of masochism. Yeah, they got my man sitting on bricks. Yeah, I mean, listen, look. I try to tell you guys, y'all motherfuckers try to say, oh, I'm racist, I hate myself. Not y'all, but a lot of people. Listen, I live in a city where, like, this shit happens, man. Like, these motherfuckers look at these white people like literally like it's free stuff. Like that shit free. Like what? Cause white people don't really like white people. They don't really like. White people be trying to be like all fucking like thinking they cool. It's easy to make these white people around here think they cool and shit, and they don't really understand, man. Listen, man. Anything that you ain't guarding with your life, you might as well tell people you don't want it. Just tell people you don't want it, because that's the way they're going to look at it. If you ain't guarding that shit with your life, they looking at it like you don't want it. Look at this. Another one. Hell of a way to wake up. Look. Hell of a way to wake up. Look. This is what this site is for these gentrifying white folk to send in their fucking horror stories and shit. Okay? You wake up in the morning and your shit sitting on bricks. You wake up in the morning and your shit sitting on bricks. Some motherfucker that came in the middle of the night and stole all 4 of your tires. So now we have an upskirter. Do y'all know what an upskirter is? That's somebody who take their phone and put it up and like try to like take pictures up women's skirts. So we got an upskirter. You see the guy? They took a picture of him. See, I told you these white people, they take pictures, and if they see niggas committing crimes, they will take a picture of your ass and put you on the news. And put you on this, I mean not on the news, and put you on this this website. So this guy is going around taking pictures up women's skirts. I mean, let me switch that. Apparently this guy's trying to buy NBC. My bad. This guy trying to buy NBC, y'all. So this person says, I witnessed the crime. Yes, I've called the police and reported. And I want to let others know to be on the lookout for this man. I was walking east on Massachusetts Avenue between 7th and 6th Northwest in front of the Soul Cycle, across from Farmers Distillers, Thursday at 2 p.m., and I saw a man run up behind a woman who was clearly on the phone, distracted, and started taking photos up her gym shorts. Alright? So this nigga was trying to buy NBC, y'all. Yeah, he out for a jog. My bad. That's right, he out for a jog. So he ran up on this woman and took photos up. The woman was on her phone, so he ran up behind her and started taking photos up her gym shorts. She says, I grabbed the attached blurry photo. The man is about 5'6" or 5'7", thick frame black eyeglasses, wearing long black blazer jeans and boots, and a backwards black cap, and a face mask pulled around his neck. I ran to catch the woman to inform her, and she said he had told her he tripped when she realized he was right up on her. Oh shit. So listen, you got an upskirter. You got an upskirter in DC. Nigga going around taking pictures up women's skirts. Yeah, and they don't understand. He was just trying to buy NBC, man. Yeah, the flash is somewhere else. That was another. Now listen to this. This is the one I wanted to show y'all. Here we go. Here's the one I wanted to show y'all, guys. Cremated remains. Hold on. Cremated remains stolen by package thief in Shaw. Devastated family seeks your help looking for it. Alright? You see that? That urn. Dear Popville, I am hoping that broadly disseminating my story to the faithful will generate some leads in helping me get through a terrible situation. My mother died a horrible death of COVID-19 in a COVID-19 ward in San Diego recently. Due to the situation, I could not have a proper service and memorial, so she was cremated and her remains were shipped to my home in DC. The U.S. Postal Service delivered her remains and urn to the concierge desk of my building on April 15th, but I never received notification of it from them or my building. We searched for it for weeks. Nothing. I was finally able to obtain security footage from my building for the day and time in question and was beyond devastated to see a man gain access to my building and stole the package containing my mother's remains. Anybody got a race on this guy? Who got a race on the guy who came into this man's building and stole a package with his mother's remains in it? I need a race on this guy. Somebody stole this man's mother's remains. A teenager. Somebody stole this man's mother's remains. They looked on the camera and they seen who did it. So they got the security footage and they seen who did it. I am hopeful that the man discarded the package once he realized that it was not valuable to him. Of course it is invaluable to me and my family. My siblings and I are beside ourselves with grief and despair. I am hoping someone has seen the package, the man or both. The package was a brown cardboard package, 10 inches by 7 inches by 7 inches, and weighing 19 pounds. The package was well labeled with cremated human remains and fragile labels. It also bore multiple Priority Express overnight labels. The package was addressed to Kevin F. Lynch and should have been delivered to 800 P Street Northwest. Okay, inside the package was a rectangular green marbled urn containing my mother's remains. The urn is engraved with my mother's name, Margaret Elizabeth Lynch. Okay, so here's the guy who they caught on camera doing it. That's the guy they seen on. They went back and looked at the video from the building. Remember I told you about the missing packages in my building. But our building, the camera not facing that way. I guess in their building, they got the camera facing that way. So they went and looked at the footage and they found this guy. Nightly News with Ox Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. If you'd like to support the channel, you can support the channel via PayPal or via the Cash App. So that guy, he's the guy who did it. So he said, I am attaching a photo of the urn and a photo of the man who stole it. I have filed a police report. If anyone has seen the man, the package, the urn, or the ashes, please let me know. I can be reached by email, yada, yada, yada. So this is the guy. This is the guy who did it. Okay, so my man got the package. Steven is at an all-time high right now. The package Steven is at an all-time high right now. I told y'all about this. I think it was a week ago where I did that video on this shit. These niggas is coming up in buildings and stealing people packages, man. These ain't porch pirates that just go see a package on a porch and go grab it. These niggas is coming in apartment buildings and stealing the packages from the people who live there. Salute, man. Salute, Cedric. Salute to you, man. Thank you for the donation, man. Shout yourself out in the comment section, man. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Oh, shit. We fucking... Oh, fuck. Don't worry. We got it. Oh, there we go. Whew. All right. Salute to you, bro. All right. He ain't got official. I didn't know they did a news story on it. I didn't even know they did a news story on this. I thought they only talked about it.
Challenges during these difficult times. Your local Acura dealer is here to help. If you're looking to purchase a new vehicle, we're offering a 90-day payment deferral and special APR offers. Please be safe.
A sad turn of events tonight for an already grieving family. A priceless package containing a loved one's ashes was stolen. New tonight, News 4's Shamari Stone spoke to a grieving son who's looking for answers now.
Kevin Lynch is heartbroken. He wanted to give his mother a proper burial. Instead,
The fuck?
he's buried in sadness.
Sad.
Said he wanted to give his mother a proper burial, except he's buried in sadness. That's fucked up to say. That's a fucked up way to put that.
Words Kevin Lynch uses to describe how he feels after the death
Hold on,
of
let me
his
see if
mother,
it...
85-year-old Margaret Lynch, shown in these photos when she...
Hold on, let me see if I can get this shit right. This shit is annoying, man.
Margaret Lynch.
This channel always gives me...
A sad turn of events tonight for an already grieving family. A priceless package containing a loved one's ashes was stolen. New tonight, News 4's Shamari Stone spoke to a grieving son who's looking for answers now.
Kevin Lynch is heartbroken. He wanted to give his mother a proper burial. Instead, he's buried in sadness.
Sad. Grief. Angry.
The three words Kevin Lynch uses to describe how he feels after the death of his mother, 85-year-old Margaret Lynch, shown in these photos when she was in her 60s.
Her death was very difficult to see.
In an interview from a safe social distance under the clouds outside his apartment building in Northwest D.C., he tells us his mother had COVID-19 symptoms.
It was a very surreal experience.
In a San Diego hospital when she died March 25th.
I was there. It was terrible.
In our sit-down interview, Kevin tells me after she died, he flew back to his home here on 8th Street Northwest. His mother was cremated, and her ashes were mailed in an urn that looks like this one. He thought the urn was lost in the mail because he didn't receive it, but on Wednesday night, he found out USPS delivered it last month. But a man shown on this surveillance video appears to shove packages, including the one that contained the urn, into a bag at the concierge desk. We're blurring his face because police are still investigating and haven't made this video public. And what was your reaction when you saw that surveillance video?
How does someone, raise someone to be so callous?
Now understand, you called police, filed a report, and now they're investigating. What do you hope can happen?
I just would like to have my mom's remains returned somehow.
Certainly hope that happens. Now, detectives want anyone with information about this to call DC Police. Shamari Stone, News 4.
So disturbed.
It's rough out here, man. It's rough out here, man. Somebody said Cleveland. Let's do Cleveland right quick, man. Let's do Cleveland. Let's do Cleveland, man. Let's put Cleveland on the map. Yeah. Unfortunately, man, that's who steals these, goes into these buildings. They caught him on. Look, you can't you can't deny it, man. You saw it, man. Let's hope it's some guys walking around wearing watermelons on their heads. This racist, man. Look at these racists walking around with watermelons on their heads, man. These motherfuckers is racist.
Why would they do that? It's so stupid.
Two people wearing watermelon heads, eye holes and all. Not a typical sight anywhere, let alone a sheets on the corner of Courthouse Road and East Main Street in Louisa. The pair were caught on surveillance footage and allegedly stole from the store back on May 5th after police say they arrived around 9:30 at night in a black lifted truck.
I'll definitely give him some points for ingenuity.
Customer Barry Welch says he was kind of blown away when he saw the photos.
In a time like this, you could have wore any kind of mask, but to come over with a watermelon,
Police now tell us they've arrested one of the two suspects. Justin M. Rogers is facing several charges, including a felony charge for wearing a mask in public while committing larceny, plus misdemeanor charges for stealing alcohol and hiding alcohol while underage at the time. Needless to say, Candace Wendt is now wondering why someone would even take the time to make a melon mask.
The amount of work that you have to do to actually, like, hollow out a watermelon to stick it on your head, I think is kind of crazy.
And Louisa police tell us that they're still working to identify the identity of the second melon-wearing suspect. We'll continue to track this story online on WRIC.com. Reporting live.
Oh, God. White people do it too, man. White people do it too. White people do it too. Goddamn crackers. See, look. White people do it too. So they trying to get, I don't know why man, this social distance shit is over, man. They over here pressing these people out in Cleveland about social distancing. Social distancing is over, man. Okay, so we got a man shot. Man dead, another injured after shots fired as rap video was being filmed in Cleveland. Oh, God. Man dead, another injured after shots fired as rap video was being filmed in Cleveland. The Cleveland Division of Police confirmed a homicide investigation is underway after a 26-year-old man is dead and a 21-year-old man is injured after shots were fired as a rap video was being filmed Saturday night. According to Jennifer Chikaka, sergeant, an officer on patrol, heard shots fired in the area of East 93rd and Sophia Avenue around 11:50 p.m. Officers toured the area and got a radioed to a man shot on the 9500 block of Sophia. When officers arrived, they found 26-year-old Damon Moore in the street with multiple gunshot wounds. The other guy was taken to the hospital. He has not been identified. It's just a 21-year-old man. According to preliminary information indicates that the 26-year-old man may have shot the 21-year-old man, and then the 26-year-old man was shot by another individual. So we got a shootout at the fucking rap video. God damn it. Look at this. A fucking killing at a rap video in Cleveland. But the funny part about it is, the funny part about it, and y'all ain't gonna like this, but this the funny part about it. You had a killing at a rap video in Cleveland, right? But look, all these white people getting harassed for gathering and ain't nobody gonna get killed. Look at all these white people harassed for gathering. And ain't nobody gonna get killed. Where the white people at? Nobody gonna get killed where all these white people gathering at. Nobody's gonna get killed. Look. Ain't nobody gonna get killed down here. Health officials visit four businesses for not following coronavirus guidelines. But these motherfucking white folk, they not gonna kill each other. They not gonna kill each other. You niggas have a rap video and a nigga get killed. Somebody get killed at the rap video. None of these white folk and none of their gatherings gonna kill anybody. Them niggas was fucking hell of authentic. Them niggas was keeping it real.
Candid in saying that in this reopening phase, a new chapter in COVID-19, there is risk involved. There are
shut up. I don't listen to the fucking governor talk.
There are also significant
I'm not listening to you talk, governor. I'm not listening to that governor talk. But yeah, y'all. Be on the lookout. I'm going to drop some videos tonight for y'all, man. I'm going to drop some videos for y'all tonight, man. Make sure you sub to all my channels. I'm going to drop some videos for y'all tonight. I got some nice videos for y'all. Salute to everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We gonna cover that more. Ahmaud. We gonna cover some more Ahmaud shit.